Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
I'm not gonna sit here and take it anymore.
Back in 2013, Recep Tayyip Erdogan's days were numbered as the gas for gold scandal broke, ensnaring 16 of Erdogan's allies. By July 2016, Erdogan was running from a coup that threatened to end his ceremonial presidency. But Erdogan gained the upper hand, blaming the coup attempt on former ally and U.S. charter school scourge Fethullah Gulen. Bloody revenge was loosed as over 300 coup conspirators were killed, and a crackdown on the free press criticizing Erdogan's authoritarian leanings saw to it that at least 200 journalists were imprisoned and 120 news outlets shut down.
This is the crackdown that would leave no actual working, surviving media left afterwards.
That was the moment that the government showed they have no scruples about entering a media outlet, taking it in a hostile manner, and then even arresting some of the top editors of that newspaper.
That means government-sponsored, government-financed media. 90% of media is controlled by government. And even there is no fair competition. And we are not allowed to take in any debate in any government, state-run TV or government-sponsored TV. Turkey now is so much in a dark days. Really, under such circumstances, we are trying to demonstrate our democratic force to rescue democracy from the dictatorship. So it's an extraordinary situation in Turkey.
On April the 16th, 2017, a constitutional referendum will allow the voters of Turkey to cast a ballot for 18 proposed amendments to Turkey's constitution. These include the creation of an executive presidency that will replace parliament and also an abolition of the prime minister's office.
There are 300,000 Turkish voters in the Netherlands. But no one can hold a public rally in the Netherlands about another country's politics. It's against Dutch law. But that point seemed lost on the Turkish president, who used furious language against the Dutch people.
They don't know anything about politics or international diplomacy. They are very nervous and they are cowards. They are Nazi remnants, they are fascists. You can ban our foreign ministers' planes as much as you want. Let's see how your planes come to Turkey from now on.
Why do you think so many constitutional experts and others are worried as hell about what Turkey looks like it's about to embark upon?
Truly, it's hard to understand why, because we wanted a brand new constitution.
Now the megalomaniacal Erdogan, who has been criticized for enabling ISIS, is working toward nothing less than a modern caliphate or a return of an international Muslim caliphate from his $615 million palace with 1,000 rooms.
The release of 49 Turkish diplomats who were kidnapped by ISIS when it raided Al-Mosul city along with their families for 3 months, and Erdogan's refusal to reveal the details of this process reopens the financing ISIS issue and how good the relationship between the Turkish government and ISIS is. While Turkish government continued to emphasize that ISIS is a Syrian creature par excellence.
And as Erdogan's power grows, the outlawed Caliphate party rises from the ashes. The Stockholm Center for Freedom reported the Turkish arm of Hizb ut-Tahrir operates freely, despite the fact that it is still an outlawed organization. It held a Caliphate conference in Ankara on March 3rd with senior leaders of the organization in attendance as speakers. If the referendum passes on Sunday, Ataturk's secularist Turkey will fall, and the door between the bursting jihad and a fascist wave of terror will be granted unyielding passage into Europe and Asia. John Bound for Infowars.com.
Let's go to Debit in Florida. Debit in Florida, you're on the air.
Great. Hey, thank you so much. Listen, I have bought your product, and I gotta say they're amazing. Anyone who's on the fence, buy it, because I've got caveman, Superman vitality, Secret 12, vitamin infusion. I've got the body armor.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
You're the type of listener that makes it all possible. Which nutraceutical does you like best?
I really like the vitamin mineral fusion, to be honest. That's
amazing.
Really incredible. I drank it in the morning, and I swear to you, I felt incredible. Like I haven't felt in weeks. My morning was fantastic, and I love you guys. I love the Infowars crew, and I just want to, I want to take this opportunity to tell anybody out there who's on the fence. Just buy it. You will love it. I'm telling you, I've never bought a bad product.
What you find in our news is the same thing you find in our products at InfoWarsLife.com. It's a win-win, InfoWarsLife.com.